Good morning, Card Meetings RJ, back with another video. So let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day from 2009. Topps insert, Legends of the Game. Nothing special about this card. I got a kind of curtain motif around the edges. It says Legends of the Game, Mike Schmidt. And basic bio and stupid stuff on the back. Kind of shows the timeline. What happened, kind of the time he started, Just an interesting card, I think. Nothing fantastic. The image isn't overly incredible. Looks like a spring training game or like a warm-up before the game. The way he's just kind of like blah fielding that ball. My random Mike Schmidt item of the day. Today's random baseball item of the day. I showed off on Wednesday a card set called Baseball Aces. Here's another baseball card set, more dear to my heart. 1994 bicycle playing card company, Phillies. This is cool because it actually was the year after they went to the World Series, so all of these guys were hot commodities at the time. These guys were stars in 94, so would have been a lot of popularity for this set. I'm not going to go through all the players. Once again, they're just standard playing cards. You can kind of see nobody else besides me cares about these Phillies anyway. So my random baseball item of the day. Today's trivia question. On this day in baseball history, May 1st, 1925, this future Hall of Famer appeared in his first game as a catcher for the Philadelphia Athletics. Name that player. What you're playing for, cool Hall of Fame card, Upper Deck Vintage from was a year I knew a second ago, 2003. Upper Deck Vintage, really cool Yogi Berra. That's what you're playing for. If you can send me an answer to that, send me a guess for that question. I will include my email in the description below, along with a repeat of that question you will have today and tomorrow. We will pick a winner on Sunday, all right? Good luck to everybody on that one. So today, again, this week was all about things I received in the mail from other collectors, all right? And lastly, I got a text the other day from Shane, Shoebox Legends, that said, hey, I've been meaning to send you something for a while. Don't have your address. It kind of surprised me he didn't have my address. I've sent him things many times. He probably just didn't take the time to write my name off the address label there. But I had reached out to him recently about a organization that is releasing a series of cards for free if you just send your email to them. I don't know if they're actually going to send the cards at all. You never know when you fill out these kind of informational things. And really, I think all I'm getting to do is go on a list. But I sent that to Shane because it had some Negro League history associated with it. I know he would appreciate that. I think that might have piqued his mind to say, gosh, I got to get RJ a couple things. Because he said he'd been saving some stuff for me. So here is the note. RJ, here are a few Phillies you hopefully don't have, at least not directly. Shane, Shoebox Legends. So, let's see what we got. Well, I knew what we got because I've already looked. This is what I saw. Rediscovered Topps. So, I thought, oh my gosh, he didn't. Did he? Yes, he did. Shane sent me a whole package of buyback cards from the Phillies. So, I'm going to go through them. I'm just going to talk about all the different cards. Now, I do not know from which, release these are. I will say that Shane does. He did a video, shout out to Shane, because recently he did a video where he did an explanation as to what all of the different buyback logos represented, where they came from, how they were distributed, and all that fun stuff. He said he got that request from many people, and I will say, happily, that I was one of the people who said he really ought to do that, and he finally did. So I'm going to show off my cards. They're all Phillies, all buybacks, in order of most recent card design. to least recent card design. They're all original Topps cards. I shouldn't say design. They're all original cards that with the foil stamp. So Ryan Madsen, I believe this is 2026 Topps. Ryan Madsen on the rediscovered Topps. Most of these recent ones are rediscovered Topps. 2005 first year Scott Mitchinson rediscovered Topps. I don't even remember Scott Mitchinson if he played for the Phillies at all. Bob Airalt, I do remember Bob Airalt. You know, he wasn't anything special for the Phillies. Not sure if he had any really great seasons. Probably not. Interesting manager card, John Felsky, long forgotten and worthless manager during some of the low times of Phillies. Rediscovered Topps. Marvin Freeman, never a great pitcher. Certainly never for the Phillies. Chris James, the heir apparent to Mike Schmidt, not. Rediscovered Topps. Bob Dernier, rediscovered Topps. All these recent ones are going to be rediscovered Topps. Like I said, Kevin Gross. Kevin Gross did have a long and distinguished career in the major leagues. A couple years with the Phillies and went on to the Dodgers. So he had a great career. Mike Maddox, Greg's older brother, believe it or not. Mike Maddox is one of those guys who I think back to the fact that he's been such a long and distinguished pitching coach. Sometimes I think to myself, the Hall of Fame needs to start expounding its Hall of Fame membership to include people like Mike Maddox, who were legendary pitching coaches. I mean, I think they should start putting in scouts, coaches, things like that. They already do executives. Why not these other positions? Another Kevin Gross. Awesome Larry Anderson on the 86 Topps. Cool Tug McGraw, very off-centered, but rediscovered Topps. Marty Bystrom, 83. Warren Bruce Starr, 79. Now you're getting into the different dated ones. So this is Topps Original 2015. So obviously this came in 2015. Dick Reuven in the 2015. 78, Randy Lurch. 78, Gene Garber. Another Warren Bruce Starr. Terry Harmon. Gene Garber. Was that two Gene Garbers? It is. Well, that's interesting. Take a look at this for a second. I don't even know if Shane realized this. Two Gene Garbers. Both with the exact same Topps Originals stamp. That is very interesting. You'd think that they wouldn't take the same card, but I guess it didn't matter to them. That's really fascinating. Very fascinating. Randy Lurch. Wasn't two Randy Lurches, was there? It was. It is. Oh my gosh. Two Randy Lurch cards. I'm going to have to pass these on to another collector. Ollie Brown in the 77 style, Topps 75th. Jay Johnstone on the 76. Here's some more originals. Ron Schuler. I don't know if I have a Ron Schuler card in my all Phillies card set yet, but anyway. Terry Harmon again. Ken Sanders. Wayne Twitchell. Dick Selma. Jim Nash. Willie Montañez. Really cool pose of him sliding into home. Didn't look like he needed to slide, but he's doing that anyway. Don Locke. Here's another interesting style. 69 to 18. This is 2018. Jeff James. He does not look like a happy guy, does he, Jeff James? Love me some Cookie Rojas. Tony Gonzalez. And again, Tony Gonzalez. This is obviously on the 66 style. 68 style. 63. 62, Ed Keegan with the ears. Look at that. 60, Jim Owens. And then lastly, 59, Ed Boucher. So a really awesome thing of awesomeness. Can't thank I can't thank Shane enough for thinking of me. I really do. I do watch a lot of Shane's videos. I enjoy his content. I enjoy his showcases because there's always things fascinating. Even when he goes off onto hockey, I don't mind it too much. But I do love his buybacks. I have sent him a few buybacks over the years that I got because I don't keep buybacks for any particular reason, but it is certainly something I like to do. Especially I have one Mike Schmidt buyback in my Mike Schmidt collection. So I'm pretty certain though. I just gotta kind of poke a little fun at Shane if you think about it. Shane's got a Z Folio. He's building an entire 792 card set just of buybacks. So he's trying to put together one buyback card that on the back was originally numbered anywhere from 1 to 792. Doesn't matter the year, but 1 to 792. He's trying to find one buyback for every number issued by Topps and have a Z Folio of that. And it occurred to me, he was kind enough to throw out, to give me these cards. What does that mean? What it means is he thought so little of these Phillies that he was willing to give them away to me after he probably paid $1 or $2 for them. He thought so little of my Phillies that he was willing to give them away, and he replaced those in his buyback Z Folio with better cards. So if you look at it that way, I'm not sure this is a really nice gesture. It's just getting rid of the trash. No, I do appreciate it, Shane, really. I really do. Because some of these I'm actually going to keep. I'm putting together my own Z Folio kind of thing, a collection of every card, every Philly ever made, whoever played. So I'm actually putting together binders with baseball cards of every Philadelphia Philly who ever played in the major leagues. Now, a lot of them I'm creating my own cards because the cards don't exist. So I'm literally making my own baseball cards in several instances. But when I can, I put in a card that's real. And these older cards that Shane was kind enough to give me will go perfectly in such a Z Folio. Plus, because they're foil stamped with a buyback, more people are going to want original, untarnished cards. So the buybacks will fit nice in my Z Folio of all-time great Phillies because they can sit there and relax and just be part of that set. No one's going to think twice about the fact that it is a buyback. They just look at the card. So anyway, that is my last video for the week. This is, like I said, my week of showing off product that was sent to me by other card collectors. I really do appreciate how generous and awesome the card community is. I've been doing my part over the years. Always great to see other people do their part as well. It's just such a fun thing to be a part of. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I really do appreciate your support as I try my best support over this great card community, right? Thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your week. Come back on Sunday for the recap. Take care.